Like LeBron should have like 4 or 5 more MVPs. Like when Derrick Rose got MVP, I'm like, are you kidding me?
He actually got third that year.
Did he? That's even more
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Dwight Howard got second.
I want to say also James. Yeah, James Harden year. It was so stupid. Like there
James,
was like
I want
four
to
or
say
five
James
seasons
Harden. Yeah, there was quite a bit. Um,
because he's the goat. He is the greatest basketball player of all time. I said it.
Greatest of the generation. True.
No, no, the greatest human being that has ever graced this earth to ever touch a basketball is LeBron James. Where's it is.
We're going to agree to disagree as always on that
No, we are
topic.
not. No, we are not. We
Agree to disagree.
we
We're disagreeing and
didn't
we're
we
agreeing to disagree.
didn't we come to an agreement that, or how I put it, how MJ's story is greater. So if that's how you're looking, if you want to just define it based off that, like he is the GOAT in terms of he's the GOAT of the NBA. Like the impact he had on the game, obviously being 100% on his championships, the how he changed the shoe game, everything. However, if you just objectively put it together, who is the best individual basketball player? LeBron's a better scorer. He's a better passer. He's a better defender. He's a better pretty much everything, except maybe mid-range shooting. If you want that, go ahead. He's pretty much better everything than LeBron is, or than Michael Jordan is. Excuse me. Name one thing. Name one thing that Michael Jordan's better at than LeBron.
Scoring,
So that's just not true. LeBron has the most points in
winning,
NBA history. Winning is nothing. I was
bro,
going to call you out on
bro,
that earlier. There's
what,
no such thing. Winner. That's stupid. Like he's
bro,
like
the
he's more
NBA,
cold blooded. Yeah, go ahead. But
the NBA is like the one sport that one player can just change the outcome of a
and
game.
look who Michael Jordan was playing. Like you could argue that like the
Bro,
Timberwolves today are better than like the Sonics were back then.
the man was getting tackled to the ground with no fouls called. I don't want to hear it.
And just look at the pure talent in the NBA today. Like the Hornets had one of the worst records in the NBA, and they have LaMelo Ball. Like almost every single team has a superstar, and now that the Spurs do, is there a single team that doesn't have a player that is either already a star or like you're looking at him like yeah he's probably gonna be a star? I don't think there's a single team in the NBA that doesn't have one. Even the Pistons have one.
Well, that's the difference between having a star and a superstar now.
Yes, whereas
Like
back then, back
they're talking
then,
about like
most of the
okay,
NBA
yeah,
didn't.
Bam and Jimmy are stars, but they're not superstars. A su- Like and it's kind of like wild to really think about it, but like yeah, like we have some star power. Like Hero can become a star, but he's not a star yet. Jimmy is a star. Bam is a star, but they're not going to be superstars. Um, a superstar is KD. A superstar is Steph. A superstar is LeBron. A superstar is AD. Joel. Um, Kyrie 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Like if you did a top 10 list of all the players that combined LeBron and Michael Jordan played in the finals, I don't even know how many players actually make the top 10 for Michael Jordan. I mean,
Bro, what?
who's the best player that Michael Jordan played in the finals? Karl Malone,
Carmelo.
John Stockton. Who else? Who else did he play? So Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. I mean, you look at LeBron. You have
He
Tim
he
Duncan,
also
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard. Like you have so many just all-time greats that are better players. I don't know if a single player that Jordan played makes the top 10. Maybe one, maybe two. But other than that, the entire top 10 is
you
is
rather
is
have
LeBron.
wait, I'm sorry. You rather have like Clay over Stockton or Carl Malone. Now
That's a close one.
I
That's a
would
close
say
one.
Kawhi, but I don't think
Kawhi's better than both
the
Karl Malone and John
the
Stockton.
yeah.
There's no
But
way
I'm
around that.
saying I don't think LeBron won against Kawhi except for his rookie year.
Well, he did.
Kawhi's rookie
He
year
did
was
beat
the
Kawhi, but I'm not even talking about winning. I'm just talking about playing against. Like that Warriors team is just ridiculous. Like of course he loses to that. Even Jimmy Butler in the bubble, like who can you confidently say is better than Jimmy Butler that MJ played in the finals? Anybody? Anybody got something?
But Anthony Davis was better than. I would also argue that all the championships that he's won were with better players than MJ had supporting him. AD is better than AD is definitely better than Pippen.
We're not a definitely. We are not a definitely because that was one championship. What? We're not a definitely. He doesn't play. He doesn't play. It's like Devontae Parker. Like he just doesn't play. Anthony Davis is hurt all the time. The bubble was perfect for the Lakers that year because of the fact that LeBron's getting older and Anthony Davis is so injury prone. They had 4 months off. That really helped the Lakers. Anthony Davis, it's Anthony Data Davis for a reason. There's a reason why people call him that. Now, yes, talent-wise, yeah, he's better than Scottie.
On the floor, bro, on the floor, he's better than Scottie. On the floor.
He was laying down on the ground, what?
He was on the floor playing when they won their NBA championship. When AD didn't play, they didn't win. Like it's really that simple. Who really carried that team?
LeBron.
Okay.
Are you saying anyway, AD carried the Lakers to a championship?
Look at the plus minus minutes.
Oh, plus minus. Give me a break. No way. That's the stat you pulled out of your ass.
When AD was on the floor, they were like plus like 20 or something.
Unbelievable. That's the stat you pull out. Not PER, not points per game. Plus minus is the stat you pull out.
Because when LeBron's on the floor without AD versus when LeBron's on the floor with AD versus when AD's on the floor without LeBron. Whenever AD's on the floor, it's always plus, 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 plus. When LeBron is off the floor, the difference between LeBron being off the floor versus AD being off the floor was very minimal impact. AD had a bigger impact on those finals games than LeBron did points-wise. Points-wise. I'm not saying leadership-wise. I'm not saying... But I'm talking about strictly like on the floor, defensively, offensively, carrying the team on the floor. LeBron was more of a player coach. Yeah, roll your eyes,
I don't know how anybody can take you seriously. Oh my gosh.
Bro, being a player coach that's not a bad thing on a championship team. That's not a bad thing,
bro.
To bring.
Do you know what LeBron averaged this year? 3 years later, he averaged 29 points. 29 points. That's a player coach.
I'm talking about in that championship game compared to what AD was doing. His job wasn't to lead the team in points like he did. It's not to lead.
You know what defensively. You know what he did?
He wasn't.
No, you're just wrong. Okay, so I finally found the stats. You're just completely wrong. LeBron averaged 30 points per game in that series. Anthony Davis averaged 25. Anthony Davis averaged 3.2 assists. LeBron averaged 8.5 assists.
Okay, look.
Anthony Davis 1.3 steals, 1.2 steals.
Look at the plus minus when AD was on the floor and when he wasn't. Look at the minutes played. LeBron played almost every damn minute.
Exactly.
That would explain why his plus minus is worse.
His plus minus is worse.
Yes, because he played every minute of the game. That would explain why his plus minus is worse. Plus minus is not a good stat to go by. First of all, let's just point that out there now. Just because you're on the floor doesn't mean the other four bozos on the court are any good. It's not a good stat. It's just simply not a good stat. LeBron averaged more points. He averaged more assists. I mean, where's the rebounds at? 10. Oh, LeBron also averaged more rebounds, more points, more assists, more rebounds. What else do you want? Player coach. You called him a player coach. He averaged 30 points. He averaged the most points in the series. Player coach? Are we serious here?
I'm sticking to that.
Yes, we know because your opinions on sports are trash. You have just so many bad opinions.
Bro, no, it's not, bro.
Yes,
you're not understanding me. You're not understanding me.
You took plus minus
so bad. You're thinking something so bad when you're thinking player coach.
Yes, I am because
not that bad.
That is horrible. Player coach is a horrible thing to call somebody.
I'm not calling him UD. I'm not calling him UD.
Then what is a player coach? Please just explain to me in black and white what a player coach means to you. And then also after you explain that, please explain to me what UD is.
UD is a player coach. But I'm not saying he's like UD. I'm not saying that. Being a player coach, there's different levels of being a player coach. You're not understanding me here, sir. Being a player coach, right, for LeBron, that's going out there and helping the guys on the floor, leading them with his knowledge on the court. Meanwhile, he's still able to play. I'm not saying he's not able to play.
He was the best player in the series.
I'm saying AD was still the best player in the series. You're looking at statistics and bringing statistics into it again. If you look at when AD was on the floor, he had a bigger impact on the game. Hey, whoa. We got to cover those bad boys up.
I got nothing.